One of the absolute best Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Go is finally here, and I'm of course talking about Mega Tyranitar. This video is going to be all about this one particular Mega Evolution and how you can best utilize it. Alright, let's jump right into it. Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokemon Go video. Okay, so yesterday we saw the debut of Mega Tyranitar. I actually think this is one of the best Mega Evolutions in the game, and it is for good reason. It's basically going to be one of the most powerful Dark types and Rock types that you can have. There are plenty of uses for Mega Tyranitar, but it does have a lot of key weaknesses, so you will want to be careful where you use it. But in the right situations, it is going to be your absolute best Pokemon. In order to best understand this, let's go over the details. Mega Tyranitar is a Rock and Dark type Pokemon. It is not going to gain any additional typing, but it's pretty much going to be a beefed up version of its non-Mega form. This means it's going to have the same resistances and weaknesses. This includes a double weakness to fighting types and regular weaknesses to fairy, bug, grass, ground, steel, and water. It's also going to have a double resistance to psychic types and regular resistance to dark, fire, flying, ghost, normal, and poison. Mega Tyranitar is going to be weather boosted by partly cloudy weather and foggy weather. Partly cloudy weather boosts up rock types, and foggy weather boosts up dark types. So if you're looking to do additional damage with Mega Tyranitar, make sure you use it during these weather types. Now, just like with every Mega Evolution, the base stats are going to see a significant boost when you Mega Evolve it. It's going to have a base attack stat of 309, a base defense stat of 276, and a base stamina stat of 225. Of course, the attack stat and defense stat gets a sizable boost, but the stamina stat stays the same. When it comes to Mega Tyranitar's base stats, the attack stat is extremely high compared to most other Pokemon. Basically, Mega Tyranitar is going to become one of the top raid attackers in the game. There's going to be very few Rock types or Dark types that are going to rival Mega Tyranitar. Even a couple of Shadows are not going to deal enough damage compared to this Pokemon. Most of that is, of course, going to be because of Mega Tyranitar's moveset. It comes with the fast attacks Smackdown, Bite, or Iron Tail. Smackdown is, of course, the Community Day move for Tyranitar, and it's going to be your best option if you're using this Pokemon as a Rock type. But Bite is going to be extremely good if you're using Mega Tyranitar for Dark type damage. Iron Tail is going to be the worst fast attack for Mega Tyranitar. You just simply do not want to use it. Now, in terms of its charge attacks, it has two specific options that you will need to go with. Stone Edge is, of course, Mega Tyranitar's Rock-type move, and it's going to benefit from a same-type attack bonus. Combining Smackdown and Stone Edge does make Mega Tyranitar one of the best Rock-type attackers in the game. But if you're going the Dark-type route, you will want to go with Brutal Swing. Even though it also comes with Crunch, Brutal Swing is going to be the much better option. So yeah, basically, Mega Tyranitar is going to be an insanely good Rock-type or Dark-type raid attacker. It could also be useful for gym battles and Team Go Rocket battles, as it has a lot of TDO and a really good moveset. You will obviously want to avoid using Mega Tyranitar against fighting-type attacks, which a lot of Pokemon tend to have. Take, for example, some of the Regis have Focus Blast, which is obviously going to just destroy Mega Tyranitar. Like, if you're going to use Mega Tyranitar against Registeel, you're going to have a very difficult time if it has any kind of fighting type attack. But of course, Mega Tyranitar as a Rock type attacker is going to be really good against Ice types and Flying types. In terms of its Dark typing, it's going to have a lot of uses as well, especially against Psychic types and Ghost types. Now, there's going to be a lot of instances where Mega Tyranitar is going to be seemingly useless. Of course, against Bug types, Ground types, Grass types, and Water types, Mega Tyranitar is pretty much dead in the water. But especially against Fighting types, you will most definitely want to avoid bringing this Pokemon. It pretty much has no advantages against Fighting types, so that is something you do need to keep in mind. Now, one thing that I wanted to think about is using Mega Tyranitar in the Master League if Mega Evolutions are available. I actually think this Pokemon could deal a lot of chip damage. Of course, it's not going to have a lot of the bulk that other Mega Evolutions are going to have, but it's still going to be really good if you have a lot of type coverage behind it. Considering that it is an offensive powerhouse, you may be able to catch a lot of your opponents off guard, especially if they're running Pokemon like Giratina, Mewtwo, Lugia, and Togekiss. This Pokemon could pretty much wipe out any one of those Pokemon, even if it doesn't have a type advantage with its moveset. Personally speaking, out of all the Mega Evolutions, this is definitely one you will want to farm up energy for. It is going to be extremely useful in most PvE situations, and it might be good in PvP if it is ever eligible. So yeah, there you have it. This is my breakdown of Mega Tyranitar. Now, I would love to know, are you using this Mega Evolution? If you are, definitely say so where in the comment section down below. I would like to know, and yeah, let's have a great discussion. And if you ended up enjoying this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then do consider checking out the links in the description below. For all my patrons, they get a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way within Pokemon GO, like with remote raids, then do consider becoming a patron on my Patreon. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.